So I grew up in Northern Ireland. I went to university in Scotland, and then I came to America first to work at summer camp.
Victoria Sheehan's story is America's story. She grew up in Ireland, where she says her love for engineering and transportation were born. And it was at that summer camp she mentioned that Sheehan says she learned about hard work, discipline, and commitment.
I had planned to do that for 1 year and ended up coming back to New Hampshire for 3 years. That's where I met my husband, Sheehan. And then when I graduated with my master's, I was fortunate that when we got married, I was able to move to the States full-time and seek employment.
Having earned a master's degree in structural engineering and architecture from the University of Edinburgh, Sheehan landed a job at the Massachusetts Department of Transportation. Her impressive rise through the ranks at MassDOT catching the eye of many. In 2015, Governor Maggie Hassan appointed Sheehan New Hampshire DOT Commissioner. Now in her second term, Sheehan's profile is rising. Her election as AASHTO's president for 2020-2021 placing her on the national stage.
It's a tremendous honor to have this opportunity to serve as president of AASHTO. And it certainly is not lost on me that I'm only the second woman to serve in this role. When I joined the AASHTO Board of Directors in 2015, there was just a handful of female CEOs. And it's been really encouraging over the last several years to see the increase in diversity around the table at our board meetings. Not just an increased number of women serving as leaders of state DOTs, but also to see diversity in other ways around that table as well. And so I'm very proud to have this chance to serve and also to represent all of those women in the transportation industry.
As AASHTO president, Sheehan will draw national focus to two emphasis areas. The first will be to articulate the value of transportation.
It's important that we not only listen to our constituents and citizens and understand what their expectations are from us, but that we continue to make them aware of how we are investing, why we're making the decisions that we're making, and most importantly, how those investments and choices will impact them and the communities that they live in.
Sheehan's second presidential emphasis area spotlights workforce challenges. She says as baby boomers retire, state DOTs must attract and retain younger employees.
In addition to that, the work of transportation professionals is changing. We're embracing technology and innovation. Connected and autonomous vehicles are on the horizon, and so the skill sets that we need to be successful into the future are quite different from some of the skill sets that we relied on previously.
Sheehan says the pandemic is challenging the state DOT workforce to be nimble, as it plays a major role in the national campaign against the virus.
The COVID-19 pandemic has impacted every aspect of our work at state DOTs. Not only are we trying to advance our essential core functions, but many of our state DOTs have also been asked to step up and support the statewide response to COVID-19. So many of our transportation workers have been involved in standing up first testing sites, then vaccination sites. They've also been assisting with call center response as necessary and doing a broad brush of different activities to support each of our governors as they tackle this pandemic.
In addition to providing support to battle the virus, Sheehan says state DOTs still need to do the work of fixing potholes, planning, building, and plowing roadways, and finding enough revenue to pay for it all. That, says Sheehan, is where Congress needs to step in.
It is really important that Congress pass a long-term reauthorization package. We as state DOT leaders need to have predictability in terms of the size of our programs, and so reauthorization really provides us that confidence that the commitments that we're making to the public, we will truly have the resources to deliver on. And so in the year ahead, while we're very optimistic that the new administration will be able to pass a stimulus package and provide immediate assistance to states as we recover from COVID-19, we also need to focus on that longer-term horizon so that we can take the steps necessary to plan for the future.
Victoria Sheehan, Commissioner of the New Hampshire DOT, wife, mother, and AASHTO President for 2020-2021.